Hi, I'm Melissa Dalton-Bradford, author of Global Mom, a memoir, which is going to be released in July, which is just a few weeks away. So between now and then, what I'd like to do is invite you right into my life. So today we're beginning sitting in my living room in our little village in French-speaking Switzerland. That's where you are right now. So let me describe to you what I see outside my window to give you a rough idea of where we're beginning our journey. If I were to drive 10 minutes in that direction, I would go right to the French mountain range called the Jura, so the French border is that close. Geneva, the city, is just a 15-minute drive in that direction. The Swiss Alps are a 15-minute drive in that direction. And right out my front door down this little path, we could reach the banks of Lake Geneva itself, that's also known in French as Lac Léman. We could take a ferry to the other side of Lac Léman, and we would reach this small town called Ivoire, behind which stands this beautiful French mountain range. And right in the middle of that is the famous snow-capped Mont Blanc, right on the French and Italian border. So I can assure you this is very beautiful country, some of the most beautiful on the planet, and I'm going to share a lot of it with you if you come to the upcoming blogs. But beyond just sightseeing and showing you what it's like on a daily basis to be a global mom, I really have another intention for these vlogs, and it shouldn't be any secret, really. I want to tell you about this book that I've written. It's been 20 years in the living and a good long time in the making, and now we're in that ramp-up phase before its release date. So there are some rather exciting things that are going to be happening that I'm going to keep you updated on. And I want to give you a general idea about what you can find in the pages of this book. As the subtitle indicates, this is the story of a family. It's Melissa and Randall and our 4 children, Parker and Claire and Dalton and Luke, who have been living nomadically for many years. For me, it's a 20-year story. It spans 8 countries: Austria, Hong Kong, the United States, the New York City, New Jersey area, Norway, where we lived on an island, France, where we lived both in Versailles, just a jog from the famous chateau, and Paris, just a jog again from the Eiffel Tower, and Bavaria, so southern Germany, where we lived in Munich, and then to the equator, where we lived in Singapore, and then here in French-speaking Switzerland. That's where the story at least ends temporarily, but we're still in the middle of it. Who knows what the next address is going to be? I'll have to write a sequel to the book, obviously. Along with telling you that about the book, you can find all sorts of descriptions, because I give you very intimate stories about what this has been like from my point of view as a woman, as a mother. Descriptions of really what does it mean on a practical level to redefine yourself from culture to culture to culture, to learn many different languages. Part of the subtitle is also 5 languages, so we speak English primarily in our home, but we also speak German, French, Norwegian, which allows us to speak with our Swedish and our Danish friends as well, Mandarin, and now our daughter is in Rome learning Italian. And there have been 16 addresses, so I definitely write about the difficulties and the perils and the excitement of finding new homes in all of these countries and moving from place to place. And then there have been 15 different school systems. So for sure you're going to find out how I compare different approaches to education and to child rearing and to family life in general. Details about cuisine, politics, gender roles, philosophies of living, the histories of these countries, peculiarities and idiosyncrasies of all of these addresses we've been so blessed to call our own, along with describing those things that have made us the people we are, that have made me the mother and the woman that I am now will be insider details about the publication of this book, because there are some rather exciting things that we have planned between now and July and surrounding that July release date. For instance, you can count on some television appearances, radio interviews, some other public appearances. We're going to do an audio version of the book that I'm going to record myself, which is very exciting because that's the kind of stuff I love to do. That will be available on iTunes, and I'll keep you updated on that. At this point, you can already go to Amazon and you can pre-order a copy, either digital or hard copy. And if you wait until July, then you can just go into your conventional bookstore and pick a copy up of a Global Mom, a memoir. And what I'm also going to do is keep you nourished with all of these vlog visits, taking you around Switzerland. There will be a trip to London very soon. I will most certainly take you to Paris. And then I will also update my blog, where you should also make a visit. Melissa Rites of Passage is the name of that blog. And as my blog followers know, all of you blog followers out there, I know I've been criminally negligent for the last couple of weeks, well, several weeks, because honestly I've been quite consumed with all of these mechanical details of the business of getting your book into your readers' hands. So if you forgive me, I'll be right back there. I promise to make do, and I'll be posting 2 to 3 times a week on Global Mom, a memoir, and also more details on what this life continues to enrich me with, but also what it demands of a woman, of a mother, and of a family unit. So before I sign off today, I want to be sure to thank you. I want to thank you sincerely for your enthusiastic and thoughtful support, for your comforting presence on this journey, for the 20 years, for those of you who've been with me for 20 years on this journey, for the things that I've learned for you. They're just innumerable, and they go to the bone. And for those of you who are new, I thank you for coming. I hope that you will tell your friends and your family about the vlog entries and also the blog, and of course the July release of Global Mom, a memoir. I'm counting on you on being there. And thanks for being here today.